Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, I'll talk about the 3 stocks I am buying in March. Stock number 1 is Nvidia. Stock price $887, market cap $2.2 trillion, trailing PE 72, forward PE of 35. Actually, that's not bad considering its growth. But look at that PEG, 1.33 is actually pretty good. You generally want below 1, but I'll take 1.33. Now here's a tweet yesterday from none other than John Carmack. He says, GPU cloud instances are a scarce resource, and you generally can't get what you want when you want it. Why isn't GPU time being auctioned instead of sold at flat rates? Yes, consumers hate variable pricing, but businesses understand it, and auctions underpin a good chunk of the modern economy. Now, what John is saying is that he is willing to pay more for access to GPU resources. Essentially, pay more money to Nvidia. Now, some of you may be wondering, who is this John Carmack guy and why should I care? He's nobody special. Just kidding. He created Doom. Can you spot his signature in this poster? Not to mention, he was the chief architect of the Oculus VR headset. Yes, John created modern VR headsets. They were junk until he came along and made them good. John also recently created an AI startup, hence that tweet. When John Carmack says something, it's worth listening to say the least. Okay, back to Nvidia. Now, Nvidia's CEO says every country needs sovereign AI. Now, what is sovereign AI and why is it important? How can Nvidia help countries achieve it? And what are some of the challenges and opportunities in this field? Let's find out. Now, sovereign AI is a concept that emphasizes a country's ownership over its data and the intelligence it produces. It means that a country can use its own data to train AI models that reflect its culture, history, values, and goals. It also means that a country can protect its data and AI from external threats and interference. According to NVIDIA founder and CEO Jensen Huang, sovereign AI is an enormous opportunity for the world's leaders. He said that sovereign AI codifies your culture, your society's intelligence, your common sense, your history, your own data. He also said that sovereign AI can help countries solve their most pressing problems, such as climate change, healthcare, education, and security. Now, how can NVIDIA help countries achieve sovereign AI? Now, NVIDIA it's the leading provider of AI and graphics platforms that are available on everyone and any platform. NVIDIA's GPUs, software, and cloud services enable researchers, developers, and businesses to create and deploy AI applications at scale and speed. NVIDIA also supports the development of large language models, which are AI systems that can understand and generate natural language. Now, large language models can be used for various tasks, such as translation, summarization, question answering, and conversational agents. Now, NVIDIA's tools, such as NeMo and Picasso, make it easier to build and fine-tune large language models for different languages and domains. NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, urged leaders not to be mystified by AI and to embrace it as a tool that can augment human intelligence and creativity. Now, here's something that's going to stir a few feathers. Jensen Huang also said that AI has advanced to the point where it's no longer necessary to prioritize computer science and coding education for the world's youth. Instead, he suggested that they should focus on other areas like science, manufacturing, or farming. I'll tell you what, I don't want to become a farmer. And to use AI as a tool to amplify their productivity and efficiency. Is he right? Is coding becoming obsolete? Well, let's find out. First, let me give you some background on why Huang made this claim. Now, NVIDIA is one of the leading companies in the world and developing and selling AI chips and software, such as the popular GeForce graphics card and the CUDA platform. Now, some of the applications that businesses use NVIDIA platforms are computer vision, natural language processing, and self-driving cars. NVIDIA also has invested heavily in creating its own AI models, such as the GPT-3 competitor Megatron, which has 8.3 billion parameters and can generate natural language from text and image inputs. Now, Huang's argument is based on the idea that AI has become so powerful and accessible that anyone can use it without having to write code or understand the underlying algorithms. He said that AI is like a universal computer that can do anything you tell it to do, as long as you have the right data and the right instructions. He gave examples of how AI can help scientists discover new drugs, how it can help manufacturers optimize their production lines, and how it can help farmers increase their crop yields. He said that these domains require domain expertise, not coding skills, and that AI can help bridge the technology divide and democratize innovation. However, not everyone agrees with Huang's vision. Some critics have pointed out the limitations and challenges of AI, such as the lack of explainability, the risk of bias, the need for human oversight, and the ethical and social implications. They argue that coding is still an essential skill to create, customize, and debug AI systems, and that relying too much on AI could lead to a loss of creativity, agency, and control. They also question whether AI can really replace human intelligence and intuition, especially in complex and novel situations. Moving on to demand. Sam Altman wants $7 trillion for AI chips. Now, the monkey in the closet is, of course, NVIDIA's valuation. Can NVIDIA justify its current $2.2 trillion valuation? Well, first, AI is growing at a rate never seen before in human history. $14.5 billion in the last quarter alone. Just look at those numbers. It is insane. And this is just for NVIDIA. Up 279% year over year. Next quarter will be even better. Wall Street rates NVIDIA a strong buy, with a target price of $877.05. Now, these estimates will be revised upwards next quarter. But still, $2.2 trillion valuation, it's almost the largest company in the world. How much upside can there really be? Well, a lot. I've done a full DCF valuation model on NVIDIA. It's up at my Patreon. Check it out. Tell you what, there's a 7-day free trial. You can even just log in for the 7 days, download the report, and it's yours, free. Tell you what, I'll tell you what price I am buying NVIDIA at later in this video. Now, before I get to stock number 2, Shaman says to like and subscribe. Stock number 2 is Tesla. Let's just say that Tesla stock has stunk since January of 2022, trading at $176, market cap $562 billion. Yeah, a quarter of NVIDIA. Trailing PE of 41, forward PE of 56, PEG of 2. Now, Wall Street rates Tesla a hold with a target price of $211. Now, let's start with the negatives, then the positives. The biggest problem facing Tesla, and well, any automaker, is interest rates. This is a short-term issue, however, and these rates will go down at some point in the future. Another issue is that China is going through an economic issue. Now, these are short-term issues. I pay no mind to them. They will be gone soon. Now, the third issue was mentioned on the earnings call, actually. Elon Musk mentioned they are between two major growth waves. The first wave was the Model 3 and the Model Y. Now, that wave it's near its end, and Tesla is in this sort of middle ground between waves. They're sort of like in purgatory, if that's the right word. The next growth wave will begin in late 2025, and it will include the next-gen vehicle, energy storage, FSD, and other projects. And it's going to be a much, much, much bigger wave than the first one. Now, the Cybertruck is an advertising beast. Celebrities are gushing over it, from Kim Kardashian to Beyonce to Jay Leno and Lady Gaga. This is free advertising. What else do we have? FSD version 12 is up on YouTube. People are driving around, recording video. Check it out. It is amazing. And it's actually getting really close to a generalized rollout. They're getting there. There's a few more issues, but it's close. Now, Robotaxi also is just around the corner. The Robotaxi will print money. Check out my Patreon just to see how much money Robotaxi will print. And of course, you have Optimus. Now, I haven't valued Optimus, but if it does as is expected, it will be a monster. It will be great for factory work or even doing your laundry. Now, the Ace Up Tesla sleeve is their energy business. It's the business nobody really talks about. But they will soon, because it's printing money. It's printing money today and is growing faster than auto. Now, some think it will achieve greater revenues than Tesla's auto business. What do you think? Do you think it'll achieve greater revenues than their auto business? Now, Tesla has one of the best CEOs in the world and is expanding in so many directions. Today's price is a steal, and I am buying at today's prices. Next up is stock number 3. Stock number 3 is PayPal. Now, I released a video last Sunday on PayPal and all of its merits. Check out that video. It is amazing. Now, since you stuck with me to the end of the video, here's what I am doing with NVIDIA. Now, I'm waiting for NVIDIA to pull back to the $600 range. Then I am loading the boat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.